Neal, I was thinking you're a little bit jovial for how much it affected your draft capital, but
Neal should be upset.
No, he's a little bit up, which I think he understands that, and he was there, so he felt the vibe, I guess, a little bit more of the effort, so he's accepting it.
Travis Lampman's, and that's where everybody is right now. Travis Lampman on YouTube chat, though, remember, you can tap into that as well. Someone get the sedatives for Neal. We lost the first pick. AC, Neal is a resident draft guy. How are you feeling about the win? Yeah, you know what? I equate this, and T-Foss probably would be able to relate to this one. Here's kind of the story that I have with it. Being down there and being in the moment, I was happy for the fans. Because the 44,000 that were there, if it was that many, they were into it because they're always into it. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they got the win. I got caught up in it for a minute. I was happy too. But I will equate that yesterday for me to, that shot you get when they call last call when you go to the bar that you don't need at all.
But you take it.
That's
right.
You do. You take it. And then, the next day you're like, man, if I could take back one thing, it would be that shot of whiskey at 1:30 a.m. that I didn't really need. There was a little bit of buyer's remorse today when I woke up. I will say that. I was happy yesterday, but here's why, though. I'm laughing about that, but here's why. I'm not as upset as I thought I would be because of who you saw out there. Again, and Amon-Ra St. Brown and what he was a weapon yesterday. He was a weapon. Like, there's no other way to describe it. He was a weapon out there. And this is a 4th-round draft pick. It is coming together. I'm not calling for the playoffs next year. Don't get your Super Bowl tickets or anything like that. You can see it, D-Mac. You can see it. And to be honest with you, you can see it a little bit quicker than I thought you were going to be able to. Just in these guys, because you guys know where I stand with this. I have it isolated to the Aleem McNeils, the Amon-Ra St. Browns, the Onwuzurikes, all those guys. I have it isolated to that because those are Brad Holmes guys. Because, again, that's the only ticket that's going to save this thing or turn this thing around. And you're seeing it play out bit by bit by bit. You got D-Mac's clock up there on the screen, bit by bit by bit. You're seeing it play out. T-Foss, these guys are, I'll go back to it, these guys are on the field. There's numbers in the box score next to their name. They're there. They're still there. They're contributing. They're being counted on to contribute. And guess what? They're doing something. 4th round, when's the last time you saw a 4th-round pick do anything, let alone be the best player on the field?
Can you come down off your cloud? They're 2-11-1.
No doubt. No doubt. That's true.
Let's go. And here is what pisses me off about living in this city is we celebrate victories now and then. We don't celebrate a team building toward a championship. You never do that with the Detroit Lions. You do that with the Pistons. You do that with the Red Wings. Anywhere. You do that with the Tigers. Say if the Tigers can win 6 out of their next 8, they'll be in playoff contention. They could win a championship this year. We've had talk like that with every friggin' team in this city.
And that's true.
One.
T-Foss, that's true.
But is that because football's we hear all
No,
the time?
because
it's the quickest turn. No,
sucks.
is it because
That's
it's
why.
the quickest turnaround sport? Because everybody else, when we watch other teams turn their season, go from worst to best, and do things
I'm
that
not
we
there
expect.
yet, D-Mac.
Honey bun, stop.
I'm right in between you two right now.
I'm saying why we don't let the Lions build or never watch to the build is because we're told in football it's supposed to be you're supposed to be able to do it in 3 years because other teams can stink and then their draft get it right and get the right people and boom, they're back at the top. And why can't we be them and this and that? What you're saying is that we need to pump the brakes and let them build here because what you're saying is look at Brad Holmes' draft picks that are the first that are out here on the field.
I'm going to equate this to you guys when you were rolling with the Wings. When the Wings won the President's Cup, you know what this city said? A lot of people. So what? Lions win a football game, and we're supposed to
but look at
jump
you're
up
talking
and down.
about look at the history of the
organization. They have
organization.
expectations. The Lions don't have expectations. The thing that upsets me about living in this town with the Detroit Lions is these people deserve better. Yesterday was a good game, but be consistent. You can win 2 games in a row. That's allowed.
You nailed it, Terry. The expectations are set so low with the Lions compared to every other team we have here. That's why. That's exactly why. Because what have you done for me ever? Not lately, ever.
Yes. And Neal, I made you a concoction of prune juice, raw eggs, and bourbon because I knew you'd come in here a little bit upset.
I would have drank that
because
back in the day.
the Lions are now in the number 2 draft position rather than number 1. I will say to you, do you know for sure who's going to be a better player, Thibodeau or Hutchinson?
No one knows for
and
sure.
Is one going to be way better than the other?
We don't know.
Probably not. They will probably both have nice NFL careers. With that said, once again, I think if you get the number 1 or number 2 pick, who cares? You still might get your guy at number 2.
Right, but here's my thing with it, T-Foss. It's the guy that's doing the picking now. Because he had the track record in L.A., certainly with what that organization did through the draft, that he was, he had his fingerprints on. Mm-hmm. One draft in, T-Foss. One draft in. And again, T-Foss, I'm not telling you to scramble the Booty Lounge bus and roll out to the Super Bowl site next year. I'm not telling you to do that.
Let's get the booty bus going.
Yeah, well, either way, just hold on, all right? Just hold on. I'm not telling you to do that yet, but the guy that's doing the picking, T-Foss, already has some sort of base level to me because the guys are on the field. They're
so
contributing
was
to some
not
degree.
A sad day for you.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't as sad as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, every day. Only thing I care about is the number 1 pick.
He can't grow a mustache.
Yeah, I can't. You're right. You're right. I can't. No, but T-Foss, again, that's the only piece of capital that they can acquire at this point in the season because they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs as of last week.
Because you know why, Neil? Because bigger picture, you see development in the players that helps to the capital.
It's not even the development, D-Mac. It's an ability.
Right. But the thing is, so you balance that out with moving to the second, but what you got on the field with where this team's at, you're good with the guy who's taking it. You see the whole process. I'll take it even deeper, guys. And this is a great shout out. If you didn't know us here at the Lady Jane's Studios, my bookie studios here, Lady Jane's, with the Birmingham roast, not only do you get one of the best coffees around, but conversation, because if anybody's on a different level, and a celestial level, that knows that the eclipse came in recently, and that was supposed to abolish 20 years of bad luck. I was told this morning that it could be the Lions, and we could be witnessing that. So put that in your pipe and see what it is. If you believe in any of that stuff, I thought I'd just let you know.